All right, guys, welcome back to part 2 of the Google Classroom tutorial. Last week, we left off after having made the 5th period class. So we made the 5th period class, we got the class code, and we had students join our class. So that was the tutorial for last week, and we made our first class. But today, I'm going to show you how you upload files to that class. So how do you give students assignments in that particular class? And I'm going to show you how to do that. So this is classroom.google.com. So not only do we have access to classroom.google.com, we also have access to Google Drive, which is analogous to Microsoft's OneDrive. So let me show you Google Drive. All right, let me get out of that. Let me swing down here. All right, this is Google Drive. And to access Google Drive, you just type in drive.google.com. So let me change this as a V. So this is a repository of all the files that you've uploaded to Google. And you upload them the same way you upload files to OneDrive. And in my opinion, it's less convoluted to upload them to Google as it is to upload them to OneDrive. Okay? So if you see, these are all the files that I've uploaded to Google Drive. There's videos, there's work, there's some CFAs, there's different folders. A biology folder, just different things. So, like for instance, my Google Drive I've used 63 gigs of storage. So with the @Meso account, see the @Meso, you get unlimited file storage, which is good. All right, so that was Google Drive. So let me get out of here. Let me shrink this guy back down, throw him up there, and let's go back to the classroom. So last week, we left off on 5th period English. So let's go back to 5th period English, and just to go back to it, this is the code that you would give your students. Okay? All right. So now we want to upload an assignment. So what we would do, we would click on classwork. Classwork is here. So you click on classwork. Okay. Classwork looks empty because we've never uploaded anything in the classroom. Okay. So let me shrink this screen so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So that's the whole view. So now that you've clicked on classwork, you want to click on create. So you want to create your first assignment. So you click on create, and you have options. You can upload just a normal assignment. You can upload a quiz. The quiz function, that's how you would take your CFAs, and Google collects all the data from these CFAs in the background. And I'll make a video on how to do CFAs with Google Classroom. You have your question, which is like a classroom discussion question. Material is if you want to post like a link to a PDF or whatever, something for the student to use. And you can reuse a post from a different class. So, but today, we just want to post an assignment. So you want to click on assignment. Okay, let me erase all these things. All right, so you have a couple options in the assignment field. If you want to give it to a couple students, you have the option to just give it to a few of your students. So this drop down where it says all students, you can manually select who you give this assignment to. I don't have any students in this demo, so I really can't show you that. But anyway, you click on the down arrow, it drops it down, and you can select who gets this assignment. But normally it defaults to just all students, unless you change that. So title is just the title of this work. So homework, Civil War. Okay? You can add the instructions, what you want them to do, etc., etc. But that is optional. Points, what is this worth? This will be worth 35 points. Due date, you can assign a due date. So you click there, they say this will be due March the 16th. Okay? And the topics are like folders. So when you create a topic, so say for instance, my topic is going to be the Civil War. So everything I post about the Civil War and put it under that topic, it will categorize all the work and put it under the Civil War. Okay. You also have options. Click on the drop down arrow, this drop down arrow. Click on the drop down, and you have the option to schedule this post until later on. So if you know you don't want them to do this assignment until March the 15th, you can schedule it not to post to their classroom until March the 15th. Okay? So let's go. Okay, so you have the title, you have the points, you have the due date, and you have the topic. So far, so good. So now the last piece of the puzzle, you want to click on your Drive icon. This is the icon for Google Drive. That's where all your files are stored. That's the repository for all the files that you've uploaded to Google. So you want to click on that. Okay, give it a second. Okay, and it's going to load all the files. See, it's under my, right now it's under recent, because this is the most recent file I've used in my Google Drive. Okay, but if I want to see everything, I would click on my drive. Okay, so these are all the files I showed you before. So I want to attach one. Let me find a good one. All right, this thing here. All right, that's the attachment. Okay, so I've attached a Google Drive document to this. So now before I assign it, I have three more options. So I can make it where students can view it. So they can view it, but they can't do anything else. They can just see what you've posted and look at it and read it, and that's it. Okay. The second option, students can edit. Okay. So the students can edit it, but every student edits the same document. So, for example, this second option would be beneficial if you had a class doing an entire spreadsheet together and you wanted all their data compiled together, you would click on this second option. The third option, and the one that you're most likely going to want, is make a copy for each student. So this will take the thing that you attached and make a copy for each and every student. So if Tommy marks up his paper, then Samantha is not going to see what he did to his paper. His work will stay his work. So it's individualized for each student. So they all get a copy of whatever you attached to that assignment. Okay? So you want to make a copy for each student. So you're going to touch make a copy for each student. All right. And then you're going to click assign. It assigns it. It's assigning. Give it a second. Okay, and it has made the assignment. Okay, and you can see this is the category. This is the topic that you created. Okay, so every assignment that you put under the Civil War will show up under the Civil War. Okay, once you're finished with the Civil War and you make a new topic, and you want to talk about the Revolutionary War, you're going backwards in time. You make a new topic, and then everything you post under that topic will be listed under that topic. Okay? That's a lot of information to digest in this one. This video is a little over 11 minutes now. It's crazy. So watch this. Try to upload a few, make a fake class, upload a few assignments, get comfortable with adding assignments. Upload some files to Google Classroom or Google Drive. Upload them to Google Drive. If you have any questions, please reach out.